Welcome to another episode of What the Metal. Today I go on a hunt to Treasure Island, which is always tough because that whole beach is just as much shells as it is sand. So it's kind of hard to dig there. The beach itself is very short when it comes to width from the high tide line. So, you know, there's not much area to hunt unless, you know, you're talking linear feet. Anyway, long story short, it can be a long walk on that beach, but I tried the south part of the beach, which I've never tried before, and you'll see what I ended up finding. We get some jewelry. We ended up with a piece of gold, and overall it was a good day, even though it was completely realistic with a lot of trash and few good targets. But stay tuned and we'll get right to it. Thank you to our sponsor, Legends of Softwash LLC. I came over to Treasure Island today. We'll see how it goes. I haven't hunted this part of the beach, so I'll let you know. The tide's coming in, but low tide was a couple hours ago. Got something right here. And it's going to take me a while to get this out, so we'll come back. Alright. I pushed it around and pushed it around. And I think whatever it is, it's right here. And after all that, after all that, it sounds good. Oh well, we'll keep moving. Sounded good. I turned the camera off at the wrong time there. I was saying that it feels, it kind of looks shiny like it's gold. Now it could be can slaw, don't get me wrong, but I'm wondering if it's like a piece of a chain and it came up in the 30s. We'll check it out. I don't know, this seems worthy of digging, even though it's not stable. And it's 12 foot away from where I just dug that other piece up. All right, we're gonna make it a marathon. Nope. Got it. Somewhere in here. Uh-oh. I just felt the big giant raindrop. Felt the big giant raindrop on my back. Luckily I'm still close to the truck.
at this point. Oh, soul crusher got me. Since we're still on. Well, that wasn't funny. Weird one. Something else right here, 14. I think we got it. Well, it's in there. Starting to rain. Get the pinpointer out. Man, it's a marathon. All right. Got some jewelry. And I didn't want to say anything, but that sounded like gold. Until I was sure. Be careful not to lose this. That's a little hard. I don't think it's gold, but who knows? Because it looks tarnished on the back. But that just shows you there were multiple targets down there, and I picked them both up. Let's make sure there's nothing else over here. And there is. Hard to see anything in all those shells. And I hope you guys can hear me because the surf is really loud. I can't even hear my pin pointer. Yeah, we found something else. Oh, we found the other one. Or did we? That was a honey hole right there. Little star, the ball in the middle of it. Pretty cool. Well, we better check again really thoroughly, because that was definitely the honey hole right there. Hopefully that's gold. Looks like a filling or something. Today's the day when you want to have headphones, for sure. Another gold sound right there. Got it. Maybe. Yeah, it's in there. I had to turn my sensitivity up. There it is. So there's probably a necklace around here somewhere, or it just disintegrated. I'm making sure there's nothing else here before we go clean this off. I keep hearing stuff. So it's like really faint, which that was. Yeah, there's somebody's bracelet or chain right around here. Got a feeling all this stuff goes together. You guys never seen one before. There you go. I'm not sure how to tell if they're alive or not. If I had to guess, that one's alive. Really surprised how many of these are here. They must have done beach revetment again. Because don't forget, half these beaches got wiped out in that last hurricane last year. It sucked all the sand out, or pushed it up, one of the two, I'm not sure. Alright, I think we got a quarter right here, or some silver, 1, 2, maybe both. Oh, but Jesus. There it is. Eagleback. I'm on the roll on the eaglebacks. $19.69. That's what I'm talking about. That thing is in good shape. A little worn out on top. I almost thought it was a misprint, but maybe it's just so worn out from being old. 86. Actually, I thought up here by the RTY, but maybe not. It's just worn out. Take a quicker look at it when we get home. I'm sweating my butt off right now. It's even dripping on the camera. Seems like foil. I'm back here in the shell line. Didn't find much back there in the dry. Alright. Wow. Yeah, it's like a piece of a button or something. Oh, it's got writing on it. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that is. It's like a button. I'll check it out when we get home, as usual. Get the loop on it. I'm not sure on this, but it's definitely loud. Hey. See it right there. Didn't fall through, best I can tell. Oh, yeah, old school. We got a bunch of those around here. I think I actually see this right on the top. nickel. Yeah, this wasn't even a foot away. Seems like, oh, in fact, I might even see that one. What? Dime. Almost dropped it. Wondering if there's more right here. Yeah, I think I'll leave it on. Got it. There it is. Oh my God, did we get the cycle? Oh my God, copper penny. With a copper penny. I think that says 1964. Let's see if there's any more around here before I turn you guys off. Well, I think it's going to try to whammy us right here, so I'll put this in there just in case. I have to cut you off because it was a whammy. Was it that right there? Yep, we got whammied. Alright, check it out. What is it? Pull for something. Sounding like a whammy. Sounding like more than one whammy. Sounding like two whammies. There's a bunch of iron around here, but seems like the iron's over there. And then I got a high tone right here. So let's check it out. Thought I heard it again. Maybe I just missed it. Trying to stay farther right. Maybe it's fooling me. I don't know, I think there's good and bad to this target separation thing. When there's multiple targets. You know, when they're this close together and then you start digging and the hole's falling in on itself, it's actually not that much fun. When it's all hot and sweaty like it is today anyway. This showing is super deep, but oh, I see it. Here's the high tone. Who the hell was drinking that kind of beer? It's against the law these days. Alright, so that was it. Those things are like 50, 60. Alright, so check this one out. I've never seen this. It's in the 90s. So, whether it's anything good or not, we're going to dig it and find out what the heck's going on with all this. Alright, supposedly it's in there. Is it that thing? Yeah. Alright, so what the heck is that? Big piece of aluminum or something? Oh, it seems like it's hard. I'm thinking there's a spoon in there. That's crazy. So I was getting the iron from everything that's fused to it. I don't know. We'll definitely have to soak that and get untangled here. See, now it comes up as a minus. I don't know what the heck. I'm thinking there's a spoon in there. But the way it is right there, well, we'll have to see once I soak it. That is crazy. Oh well. It's crazy town. This actually sounds like a coin. But I can't be sure because yet again there's iron all around it. Oh geez, I saw it. Actually was a penny. Corroded one. Zinc. Well, let's see if this is a penny, or is it a big piece of foil? There it is. Looks like a penny. Looks like a memorial back penny, but it can't. Yep. It's like learning your machine all over again with this target separation. It really is. All right, sounds like we got a quarter here. We could really use some silver and not a Bud Light bottle cap from the big aluminum bottles. I could not even tell you where it is. Unless there's two things in here. What the hell was that? Definitely a piece of metal. My stuff's falling everywhere. Getting tired. Yesterday I busted my ass all day out in the sun. I have no idea what that is. It looks like something that goes on a drain, but I don't know. Anyway, yesterday I was working out in the sun and I had like 4 or 5 12 ounce or 16 ounce, whatever the small, I'll show you. I don't know what the hell's going on out there. Whatever size this is. Yeah, so 16.9, 17 ounce. I had like 4 or 5 of those. And 4 or 5 more of these waters. And I still had a headache. I ended up going home and taking a almost completely cold shower just to bring my body temperature down. I had maybe, I don't know, an hour break in between the 2 jobs I had, which luckily part of that time I was in the air conditioning in my truck driving from one job to another, and then the second one wasn't as bad because even though there was no wind, it was starting to yeah, there's no way I'm digging that. There was no wind, but I was in shade for half the time, so yeah. And by the time I got home, half an hour home in the air conditioning in my truck, which absolutely freaking blasts, by the way. Yeah, I was getting a headache. So I was kind of apprehensive to come out today, not dig, and I'll show you this. No, I'm not digging that. I'm not digging that bottle cap or big giant screw. But anyway, oh, there we go, right where it's supposed to be. And right when I have you guys on. So, a little cut right here. And I've been trying it the whole way down, and there was nothing in this cut. Everything's been in the shells, basically. Oh, what is that? Another piece of metal. Interesting. Oh well.
Okay, here we are at the wrap up. That was a crazy day out there, and like I said before, it's hard digging out there because that beach is just packed with shells. So anyway, long story short, we found this I don't know what it is. It's some kind of rod that goes in probably some kind of umbrella or awning or something like that or whatever. But I'll keep it around here. I'll end up using it on something, I'm sure. 3 bottle caps, a bunch of foil, 2 weird pieces of metal. I have no idea what that stuff is. It's just chunks of metal. This, I'm guessing, was on some kind of drain or something. I'm just guessing. I don't know. You know, it could have been on a quarter round of... No, that wouldn't have made sense either. It would have went like that. You know, on like a cabinet or something. I don't know. I have no idea what it was. One thing you didn't see is probably a cheap pair of sunglasses. I didn't even look to see what kind they were. China. Anyway, found those. Bunch of pull tabs. That one doesn't look like it's old school, but the rest of them do. I think I found this one that has black on it out in the water. 4 soul crushers, 1 beaver tail. This was a spoon. It was a spoon or a spork, one of the two. I don't know if it just got worn off there. It was probably a spoon. But I didn't pull it out because it was still wet. But I had to soak this for like 4 or 5 days to get it off all that stuff, where it was even loose enough to even mess with. But the piece that was inside of there is completely smooth, like it took some of the finish off of it and got it in the sand or the shells or whatever was stuck to it. But that was kind of weird. I've never found, you know, I've found spoons and forks and knives, but they weren't old and from the bottom of the ocean like that was crazy. But 1 eagle back quarter, you guys saw this one. I can't believe how good a shape that's in. Like I said, I can feel the ridge on it, but it looked like it was almost a like a misprint. So I don't know if you can see that on film or whatever, but anyway, keep that. Couple nickels, couple dimes, 4 pennies. 2 of them for sure are old school copper. This little piece right here, I scratched this, and this is gold. I got a feeling this was somebody's filling, but definitely weird. But anyway, it's just been down there forever, and it probably has some kind of, they used to use like amalgam or whatever, you know, and then it being down there. But if you look closely, you can see the gold in it. But anyway, came out as 10 karat. Scratch test. This one little piece right here, I think was just nothing but a piece of a button. It has a cross or slash across there, like on a button or something. I originally thought it had writing on the back, but it doesn't when I looked at it close. I actually use, if you guys have never seen one, I actually use this thing right here, and it's got a couple ways you can do it. You can flip stuff up and flip stuff down. It has many different, you know, so you can
you know, this is, you know, for not very close, this like doubles it. And then you put this little loop in front of it, that just triples it. Sometimes I just look at stuff through that loop, but it's got a light on top, batteries. You can move this all around. It's all adjustable for your head. That's what I always end up using. Anyway, back to the jewelry. I was hoping this little ball in there was gold, but it's not. It's definitely brass, you know, costume jewelry. Same with this thing, a little heart, no marks, no nothing, didn't even scratch it. You can tell, if anything, it was plated. And here was the other piece of the, I don't know, it looks like the clasp or something. Pieces that held it together. But anyway, yeah, I probably won't go back to that south part of the beach again. There's just not much activity there, and that's pretty a laid-back beach. So, you know, it seemed like it was a lot of Florida people and not tourists. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'll put out another video here in the next day or so. It's going to be slow on videos because unless I go out in the morning and fight Monday morning, you know, workday traffic, going down south, or get up early before sunlight at 3 o'clock in the morning and go down there and be on the beach at sunlight, it's almost impossible. You'll see on the next video, I basically get blown off the beach, and it wasn't even supposed to rain. So anyway, be patient. During this time of the year is our rainy time, and it always showers in the evenings in Florida, and it just comes down and then it goes away as the minute it gets dark. So anyway, everybody have a good one. I'll see you soon. And thanks for hanging in there with us. Greatly appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below. We'd love to hear your comments. See you guys.